Hello, hello, hello. Okay guys, next step is I'm gonna cover all 3 of the albums, and I choose these papers. I definitely want to have the mustard one, the black one, and the blue one. And as you can see, I chose other papers. Well, it's not other papers. I decided to, what I have left for my first set is these four ones, and as you can see, I do have this one left from here, so maybe I can use this one for my first set. So I will, but it's not a full one, but I think I can manage that. So I can put this back to my second set, but I just wanted to see all the papers in front of me and then choose what I wanted on the covers, because I want to have the best papers in my opinion. So I can put that back. So these are still left of my first set. Gorgeous papers, but I chose these ones. So, and also I got some leftovers, of course. So this is my leftover pile for my first set. Nothing wrong with them. I still can use them for the pages inside. So, but I'm just gonna show you for those who wants to cut exactly the same as I. So my second set papers, I chose this one for the black and this one for the blue. And then this is for my first set. So this, I'm gonna use it for the covers. Then I chose something amazing in my opinion for the spine. I'm not going to use bookbinder's linen this time. I'm going to use some jute. I don't know if that's the correct word, but, and I chose something, I found something amazing. At least I think it fits absolutely stunning with this project. And that's this one. Oh, look at the gold. So this is black jute. And it had some sparkles in it. Look at that. Oh my god. I think, yeah, and it does sparkle a lot. But yeah, I'm definitely going to use this. So I cut a piece off, and I also already split that in 3. And my size is, oh, what was it? Yeah. If you got this in your kit, then always measure yourself also, but mine is 9.3 centimeters, and that's a 3/5 inch in inches. So that's 3 times. I did make a mark to do that, so I cut them evenly. So, and that will be a perfect fit, as you can see. And you still have a small 1 inch on each side, so it's perfect. So I'm gonna cut this apart. So I have 3 pieces. There you go. And I only have to decide how the best way to add this on the spine. But this looks stunning. Check if it's the correct size. Oh, I think I can cut it down just a small little piece. And then I think just gonna cut this down just a little. Check, check, check. I think it's perfect. Oh, maybe just a tiny little bit at the bottom. Yep, just a little smaller. That's nice. That's what I like. All right, so that we are going to attach on here. Does it need something under? I don't think so. Because if you put something under, then it will see through, as you can see. So I think we are just going to apply this one first on, and then the papers. What do you think? So the best way, I don't know what the best way is, but I am just going to attach some tape on here. And then also I'm going to use glue. Is it a good idea to only use glue? I don't know. I guess, but I think the glue will go through because jute, I don't know how you call it, is see-through, so also the liquid glue will come through. So I have no idea what the best way is, but the first one I am definitely going to try out with the tape. So I'm just going to be gentle putting the tape nicely on this piece of jute. In Dutch it's jute. So I don't know if English is jute. I have no idea. But anyways, normally this jute is brown. I also like to use that, but this one is black, so but just let me call it jute and you know what I mean. Okay, let's just fill this one up with everything that I have. Burnish it down before you're going to peel it off. It needs to attach very good to the jute. And yes, the gold glitters will go on your desk, but that's not a big deal. Alright, so I'm just going to peel it off. And then I'm going to put some glue on. And I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I added glue all the way on it. So let's get into this. Just eyeball the middle. Okay, I'm going to start pushing in the middle and then moving out. Alright. Oh, is this off or what? No. No, it's pretty okay. Okay. Let's burnish it down. Just gentle, step by step. Let the glue and the tape do a job. There we go. Just take your time doing this. Very important that this stays on your spine. Okay, and then I'm gonna let this dry for a second, and in the meantime I do the other ones. Look how cool this is. Oh, I like it. Alright, let it dry. Let it dry. Okay, let's do the other two. Okay, I already started with decorations. So yes, just cut your papers till the Utah. Cut it down. Smooch the edges and put it on. Easy peasy. Glad I could use this page from the first set. Always like to use first set by set, but sometimes you just want to have all the good options. Here we go. Put it on. Nice. I like it. Cool. That was one. Now let's go to the blue one. Of course I want to have this direction, so maybe we can use two, I don't know, and otherwise we're gonna choose another one for the back. So let's check that out. You also can use it this direction, but I do love to use it this direction. So let's find out. Place. I think we can manage that. Testing, testing. What if we cut this in two? Yes, we can do that. Right. Yep, perfect. Cut this in two and put it on. Yes, nice. Nice. Yes, cool. And then the last one, we are going to do exactly the same, but then with this one. All right. So first cutting this one, and then splitting it in two, and then you will have enough to cover that up. There you go. Cool. I see now that I totally forgot to take off my watch. It's too big on camera. I'm so sorry. I know it distracts some of you. I am so sorry. So this is better. Yay! This is better. Okay. Okay guys, now all three are done. Let's go to the next step. What do you think? These ribbons? Yeah, cool. Let's just use them. So the meaning is that we are going to apply so I'm going to cut a little longer. So that's for the blue one. That's for the mustard one. And this one I'm going to use for the black one. Alright. Let's put them on. I'm going to try to overlap as much as possible to be on the jute part. Otherwise it's too much. Then you don't see that much of the papers. So I'm just going to attach the papers and then I'm good to go. Alright, for this I am going to use also tape and glue. I'm just going to add just against the paper line. I'm not gonna use too much glue because it's definitely gonna see through, especially with the satin one, but I am gonna spread it out. It's very thin, I already feel that. Let's put it on. Go. Let's do the other one. So not too much, you can spread it out. And there you go. This one I also gonna use a little bit of glue. Yes. There we go. And then it looks like this. I like it. I like it a lot. What do you think? Cool. Alright, let's do the other ones. Okay, and then it looks like this when they are in. Oh my gosh. Oh, I like it. Oh, it's super, super cute. Could not resist. Yes, I am very satisfied. Hope you are too. Let's go to the next part. Stay tuned. Okay, what's next? Next I am gonna go back on the inside. And I'm gonna grab myself a piece of paper with a little edge. Ooh. Yep, I'm thinking I'm just gonna cut this one down. And to have this a little smaller on both of the sides. Yep, that's perfect because we are gonna put something over top this, so that's nice. So let's put this in. How I do that? Well, it's not a big deal, of course, but I recommend that you put tape on these two pieces. Because you don't want that your paper right here is not all the way glued down. And I just love to using tape, so that keeps the paper better on its place. Alright, so I'm just gonna add also some extra glue right here, just to be sure that I got it. Alright, and the rest I'm just gonna apply glue on the papers. but with these grooves, it's absolutely important that you will get tape or glue there on the right spot. Oh, yeah, just putting, and now not adding too much. Okay. There we go. I'm satisfied on the place where it's be. And let's burnish it down. Starting in the middle. And the exit, just clean it off. Where is my... I do have a little white tool. Did I not put it back? Oh, it's completely behind. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Yep, I can. Alright. Alright, I think we manage. So grab your bone folder and just gently squeeze into these grooves. And when you think you are good to go, just squeeze it in. Nice edges. Yep, nice. Okay, let's go to this side. Let's burnish it down. Here we go. With the ribbons. Nice, checking. There were no bubbles. Check, check, check. Nice. Alright. There you go. Let's do the other two. Okay guys, let's make the binding. So we're gonna cut a piece 8 by 3 inches. I already have my piece, so if you want to write it down, then pause me and write it down. So yeah, we're gonna make a little mix with the stack to deck binding. So we're gonna cut a piece that's 8 by 3 inch, and then we score 1 inch plus 2 inch. And then for the second piece we cut a 8 by 1.5 inch. And we score 1/2 inch. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I have already cut, this is 8. And now I'm just gonna cut this at 3. And I'm gonna score 1 and 2. And then the next piece is 8 by 1.5. And this one we score 1/2 inch. Alright, So let's put some tape on the back of this piece. And this one we are going to put this down against this first fold line. We can fold this later, so not over, do not over place this down over the fold line, otherwise you can't fold that fold line any longer. So just place it down on the place you want it. Take off your tape, and now you can fold it all. And there you go. Here is your little stack the deck binding. Okay, we need 3. I already made 1, so I'm just gonna grab another one. Let's just, yeah, I can use this one. This can be the 1.5 piece, 1/2 inch, and another 1/8 inch. That's this one. Oh, sorry guys, I just had lunch. Forget it every time. And this one can be cut 3 inch. And this we score 1 and 2. Alright. Why do I do a 1 inch? So it's a little bit sturdier when you put your pages on here. I like to have it a little bit longer than 1/2 inch, because now we're not going to use tunnels this time. Well, we still can, but it's very small albums. It's not necessary to use that small. Alright, place it on its place. Take it off, burnish it down, and just fold it over. There we go. Yes. Nice. Okay, so I already have 3. So go ahead. Let's just add some tape first at the bottom. But we also need to add some tape on those. Okay, that's the bottom piece. But we also need to add tape on here. So just add tape on here. And we're gonna add pages. So I am gonna keep at least a 1/8 away from the fold line. And also on the back. No, I don't think we need the back. Nope. Just put one side tape on. Only one side. Let's see. I think that will do it. You don't need to add 2 pages, I guess. It's not a tunnel. Okay, one more. Keeping a 1/8 away from the fold line. There we go. Push it down. And then I am going to cut a small, just a small tiny triangle. Just a tiny small one. I also can go it from here. Just a tiny one. Tiny triangle. That will do. Alright, so this we can add in our page, in our album, not our page. Okay, not overdo it. Just grab your album. And place this in the middle. I made some marks already, so it's easy. But I also can do it this way. Go. So when I made my marks, I was just going to tell you, I stayed away wait just a sec. So I stayed away. I thought it was 1/4 when I made my mark from the sides. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a mark also with the other two albums. So I have a little, I know where the middle is. Alright, so that is our 3 pages for this album. Yes, okay, cool. Alright, so I am going to do exactly the same with the other ones. So if you just grab your next album, I start with, make a 1/4 here and a 1/4 here. And then put tape on here and do everything else what I just did, but then with the other two. Alright guys, see you soon. Okay guys, I was planning well, planning on not doing a tunnel, but then I realized that if you add this in here, piece of paper, I'm gonna give you the measurement in just a second, then it's hard to work on this when this is in the album. That's for sure. That's just a fact. But you can work on this page, of course, and then put it in. But how you will do it on the back, because you will have this. So you can add another layer on it. So you can design your page on this, put it in, and then grab another page and work on this and then glue it in. But then you have exactly the same thing actually, because you do need 2 pages as a tunnel. So then I prefer using a tunnel, if you know what I mean. It looks so much neater, a tunnel. So yes, it does. It's so much convenient. Not a good word, but anyways, you got the picture. So yes, this is so much better. Okay, and we don't need exactly, if you do make the pages not that thick as we normally do with a big fat album, these little tiny albums are perfectly cool to make. So especially for beginners, to not make that big fat pages. But I love to make big fat pages, but now we just gonna use them a little bit more flat and more basic and more quiet. Oh, I still forgot to use it. Take it off. So yeah, so I'm gonna make a tunnel, guys, but then we actually don't need a 1 inch. We could have cut this shorter, because now we do have that. Well, you can still leave it on. You still can, but I am gonna cut it down 1/2 inch, just because it's easier, I guess, to just use 1/2 inch. Or shall I just put it on? Well, I think we're just gonna leave it on. Well, why not? Just leave it on. But then we need to have some tape on the back also. So that is one thing that we need to adjust. Okay. I just have decided to use a tunnel, guys. So, but if you want to use the 2-page method, that's perfectly fine. If you use the single page method, then just cut your pages 8 by 4 3/4. Okay, that's one thing that I like to share. If you want to have the tunnel method, same as usual, then you're gonna cut your page 9 by 4 3/4, score 1/2 inch both sides, and then cut another piece 8 by 3/4. So you do need 2 pieces, 9 by 4 3/4, and another piece 8 by 4 3/4. But this one you need to score 2 sides of 1/2 inch, and then you can make this little tunnel. So yeah, it's so much easier in my opinion. So if you cut your pages, the 9 by 4 3/4 and 1/8 by 4 3/4, then you're going to grab your big one, your 9 by 4 3/4, and you just score 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch here. Fold it. Let's put some tape on. You can also use liquid glue if you like. Oh. Just gonna peel off a little bit. Grab your 8 by 4 3/4. Place this on the left as straight as you can, then layer this one till you are as good as possible. Push it down and then just peel off the rest of your tape. Turn it over. Peel off the rest of the tape. And there you go. There is your little tunnel. Cut off little pieces that you don't want to have. And that's it. Tunnel is made. Okay, yes. So that's how my tunnel measurements looks like. Pause me if you write it down. And this is the measurement if you want to use the single pages. Okay, so just leave this on. So I am going to do my tunnels. So I'm going to make 2 more to start with album number 1. Okay. Okay guys, 4 tunnels are made. The leftovers I always keep. You never know where you're going to make a nice simple pocket with them. So keep them. So let's get started and with tunnel number 1. And like I said, I don't think that we do need that much thick pages. We're gonna do that for another time. So don't judge me if I make boring pages. Oh my gosh. Recently I saw, no, I'm not, no. Not gonna tell you everything that's in my mind. Sometimes I just need to think and not speak. But anyway, so yeah, I know some of you like all activity pages and the much the better. I know I love it too. I know I love it too. Yes, I am. But sometimes it's not necessary to do on each project. And this is especially not an album who asks for a big fat activity page. Definitely not. These are not for in that. Well, I could if I just added 2 pages in here. And we do have a 1/2 inch left, but I don't think we can do that much. So we're just gonna keep it just with a little flippity flops and some pockets and some pockets and some flippity flops, and we're just gonna do our best to make it interesting. Alright guys, let's go to page number 1. Let's see. Okay guys, you know I like to use my leftovers first. So what do you think about this? So I just grabbed first all my leftovers because these are perfect to make little pockets. So I just saw what I had left. So yeah, I think this combination is amazing for my first page. So I just, how is it better to start with A Day Without Laughter is a Day Wasted, to start with this image, to start with this tag card quote. Love it, and maybe this one also, I don't know just yet, but definitely gonna use these. So I'm gonna start with this one. So yep, let's see if I have a piece that fits with this. Oh, this fits nicely. Cool. Alright, fits nice. So let's just make a flippity flop for the bottom and one for the sides. Flippity flop is a 1/2 inch hinge. Yeah, I do use quite a lot strange words, but hey, that makes it all nice and interesting. So let's make a mark at the other end and make another flippity flop and cut it down 1/2 inch. Alright, first pocket is born. Yes. Let's put some tape on. There you go. I always like to cut down the corners to save the bulkiness in it. Here we go. Then we can cut this one down And then I guess just a tiny little bit, from the top. Oh, I have this little, I call this, it's very nice to put a bottle of glue inside. So really, my dear friend from Finland sent it to me. So thank you, Terry, for sending me that. Okay, use all your leftovers in the basket. I just love to use that sometimes in a, I call that a leftover page. Okay, let's see. It's just a little tiny needed to cut off. Just a tiny little piece. Tiny little piece. There we go. Okay, I smudged my edges with, which one was it? Walnut stain. Just because I love the brownies. The brownies? Oh God. The brownies. I like the brown in it. Okay, let's put this on. Oh, this one was also very nice to be used. Okay, let's put it on our first little piece. Nice with all the black edges all the way around. Don't forget to burnish it down, guys. Your papers need to be totally in your bottom papers. Clean off all the liquid that comes forward right away. It makes it so much better to your project. Okay, and I'm just gonna peel off the bottom, place it down so I can move. I'm only gonna push at the top, not at the bottom, until it's on its right spot. I put it down. I also like to use some, I call this painter's tape. Sensitive masking tape is this one, but you also have orange one, sensitive masking tape, and you have pink ones and all kind of ones. I just like to use it just because it makes it easier to put a tag inside. Otherwise this hinge will be bothering me. So that's why I use this method most of the time. And then I'm just going to peel off the rest of the tape, and there you go. Pocket is ready. Alright, so now before we're going to do the back, of course we do like something in here. I think, yeah, just a little, not just a simple pocket. No, just a little something extra in it. So I just grab another page and let's see, what shall we do? A left and a right, I think. Yeah, that should be nice. So if you add your, can I also make it this one? No, that's too short. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my new page, and if you put this against your pocket, then you will have a nice page. But I like it at least 2 to 1 millimeter shorter than the full one is. Okay, hope you understand. So 2 millimeters away from the pocket, that's the best option. Okay, cut it down, don't waste it, save it. Let's make a flippity flop both sides, and then we can see how large these flippity flops can go. Let's fold it. Put this to the left, make a mark at the end, cut it down, and then do the other one. And this one, it needs to be a little shorter, otherwise it bothers to the left. So I'm just going to stay away 2 millimeters at least away. 1/8, that's almost the same as 2 millimeter. Okay, let's cut this down. And there you go. 2 simple pages. Let's add it. Okay, now I'm just going to place this down at the top. So I have my space from the pocket nice away from the pocket. So this is what I mean. You don't see it because I don't have anything on the back just yet. Now let's assume I put this in the back. So now you see that there is some space here, okay? That makes it easier to open it and close it down. Okay. Let's grab the other one, add some tape on. Here you go. Here we go. Finish it down. So you have one page, and because we stayed away here, and if you forgot, no worries, you still can cut it down. So just test it out, and there you have it. Okay, cool. Now we can decorate this. You can also do the corners if you like. Totally up to you. And we can put a nice tag in here to keep this closed. So let's see, I think a 4 will be nice. We even can do a 4 1/4. Okay, I can't choose 4 1/4. Could be doing that. Let's just cutting first 4 1/4. I'm going to use my fiskars to my left. Let's put that in the pocket. Oh yes, this will be definitely a nice size. And then I'm just going to put this in here, and I'm going to cut down one, well, 1/2 inch short. Well, I can be doing a little lower than 1/2 inch. Yeah, nice size. Okay, very simple, but I love it. I love this method. We do this all the time. Nice place for extra photos, even they are not fitting a 6x4, but you still can add your 6x4 on these pages. So if you want to make some photo mats, then I can recommend the size of, wait just a second. If I want to make photo mats, I'm definitely going to make some. So if I would do a photo mat, and if you have your, I know mine here are, do I not have some samples? I think I did. Did I ditch them? I don't know. I have those. Where do I have those? No, I don't. Alright, so in inches, if you have a 6x4 photo mat, then I can recommend that you cut your page, your base, at 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then if you have your, let's put this one for example, if you have your page, your photo, a 6x4, then you will have still a nice black edge like that. Oh, it's even a little larger than I should, but it's nice. It's a nice black edge. So that's for me a nice size. If you are in centimeters, then we have a 10 by 15 centimeters. Then I have to watch here. A 10 by 15. Yeah, you can cut a 10.5. 10.5 by 15.5. And then if you have your picture, 10 by 15, that's our measurements in photographs, in pictures, then you also get a nice edge. And then if you have those photo mats, which you can make as many as you want, this is the 10 by 15, then you still can store them in these pockets. Look at that. It fits amazing. So you can add several photo mats of these. Also this one fits nicely. You also can put photo mats in the back. That's totally up to you. Maybe 2 even. It will fit. Okay. Let's decorate the rest. Just want to give you some options what you can do with all these pockets. I love these. Okay, let's get started decorating. Alright, so I thought I would love this one for the back. But now I maybe like this for the top right here. Because we do have this to be looking at first, so I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna cut this down. Save it all, guys. Save it all. Okay, now this is not fitting, of course. But I am going to cut 1/2 inch down. And I'm going to start with this little piece to glue down. Put this on top. Yes, and then we can use, we even can use this. Oh, this fits nicely. Actually fits perfect. Just grab it from my leftover basket. Here we go. Try to smooth every every piece of paper. Just try to give them nice edges. Yeah, this is cool. I like it. Okay, that is nice for the first touch. I like it. Okay, now I'm gonna make that tag. That was this one, I guess. Ooh, and now what I do not want is that this is not be seeing. So that I don't like. So I'm just gonna cut this down. So if I put inside a nice tag, then you will see still this edge. Yeah, I just love it. Okay, let's see. Now if we place this on this height, then you can still read this. So that's what I like. Alright. Let's just make this a nice possible way with your leftover pieces. Can't say that enough. Use it all. Maybe too much, but we can manage. We can manage it. I think a nice yellow one or brown one is also very nice to be used. I think this one really pops it up nicely. So I'm going to use this one. I think a nice frame that I like to make with this. Yep, let's get started. Let's see. I think, shall we first do the top? What's that? Yeah, let's make it a 1/2 inch. We can do that. 1/2 inch. Let's cut it on here. Okay, let's start with that. Shall we do a round edge? Love to do that. Makes it so fancy. Maybe using this nice small one. Okay, let's start with this one. There we go, place this down. Oop. Then we can add this, I guess. Or let me first cut the rest of this one. Check, check, check. Yep, perfect. Alright, cut it down. Yes. Cut it down, cut it down, cut it down. I really like this cutting because you can line up these grooves to be sure that you're cutting straight. That's just why I love this. Okay. I think we even can split this nicely in two. Yeah. Okay, and then this should fit nicely in between. Yes. Oh, I actually totally forgot. I do have, okay. I do have something. Need to use that next page to totally forgot about it. I needed to test something out. I tell you, I do have, wait just a second, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but I have this kind of gold paper, and it's not blinking or, well, it's a little shiny, but it's not glittering or whatsoever, so I have no idea how this would look if you cut a nice edge. I have no idea if it looks nice or... So I'm definitely gonna try that out. I do. I am. I'm very curious how that looks. But I forgot with this one. Alright, now the rest we can do another piece. We can, 1/2 inch. So we do have a nice frame. Yes. We can do that. Do I not have another leftover? Yes, of course I have. No, this is not fitting. Okay. I hear that my hubby is also getting home. Okay. Thought I had another hour, but okay, sometimes they are quicker coming back from the gym than expected. But okay. That's okay. This is not needed. It's definitely not needed. Why do I do this? Nice. Okay, but that means that we finally can watch our series to the final. The Spanish series Vivir sin permiso. We are on the last episode of it and I just love it. But I want to finish this tag first. That's too short. Let's see, what can we use? What can we use? This is nice and solid. Oh God, I love this. Why is this page so beautiful? Okay. Also can use this for the bottom. Nah, I think I will go for this one, guys. Let's just cut this. Do we hear the youngest one nicely bark? Well, thank God he not barks that very hard. Okay, put everything in the trash. In the back. Here we go. Here we go. You still can cut these corners away if you like. Of course we like. Of course we like. Alright, burnish it down. And then I think I'm gonna add this here or here at the bottom. What do you think? Width. with maybe don't we have, I don't think that I made with this collection any words. No, only, no, I did not, but I guess that has a reason, because you can't use these ones. You can use these ones. Just see, which one can I use? Which one can I use? I also can use something like this, but that will not pop up as nice. Okay guys, which one? Which one? Well, I think we have a quote already here, so I think I will leave it like this. Let's do that. Well, we can use small ones like these little ones, or this one we also can use, but I think this will do for now. This will do for now. It's a little bit round, I don't know why. So unwind it. Alright. Okay, cool. It will straighten it up when this is going in here. See? Oh, and of course we need to find something here. Could have used this. Oh, well, okay. We do have plenty. We do have plenty to be used. Plenty. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And we also have a quote right now, so I don't want to make another one. What do you think about this? Something like that. Could be doing it, or using this one, memories. Yeah, well, just using something that we like. Cutting the corners a little bit. Yes. And of course we still need to go on the inside. You know what? I think I am gonna try this one out already. Let's see where I can cut a piece off. I think just on the edges, cutting a little piece. I think this is nice to be used. Well, for this one I do need a bigger one, but for the edges these small strips are perfect to be used. Alright, now for the word I need a bigger one. I'm just gonna check. This one will do. This one fits nicely to use these ones. Cool. Let's see how that looks. There we go. Yes. Okay. Now how does this look? Well, I'm just gonna glue it down, because I do like it, and I don't know if you'll see this on camera, but there is a little shine to it. So I'm gonna try to use this, not on every page, but some pages, but this I really like. Here we go. Yes, okay. The rest for decoration, I will save that till Monday. Because I definitely want to go down to my hobby. And yes, guys, have a nice weekend. And I will see you first thing Monday morning. Oh, Monday it's a Sunday. Oh my. Monday is a Sunday. It's, I have no idea how you call it in English. In Dutch it's Pinksteren. So yeah, it's gonna be Tuesday. Oh my. Alright guys, have a very, very, very nice long weekend. And I will see you Tuesday. Alright, bye.